So pretty. I am not in focus. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Katie and welcome to Katie Does Travel. I am a solo female backpacker in her 30s, here to show that solo travel can be fun and meaningful no matter your age. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and follow me on my social media channels. So I am talking a little quiet because I'm the only one here, but sound is carrying. But I am currently in the Helsinki airport and it is like about 7:13. It doesn't look like it looks like it's in the middle of the night, but it is actually 7:13. The sun doesn't come up until 8:30, but I have a flight to London today at 8:15, so about an hour from now. I'm just kind of downstairs in gate 51A through whatever, just kind of chilling. My gate's right upstairs. So anyway, I just wanted to start off this vlog. I think today, so I fly into Gatwick. I can't get into my Airbnb until 1. She has given me an early check-in, but so I'm probably just gonna like chill out at the airport for a little bit at Gatwick, maybe get a little bit of work done, and then take the public transit to the Airbnb. We're staying near Wembley, so it's a little bit outside of London, but it's still kind of like in the burbs. And then I'll get there, kind of settle in, maybe go get some groceries, shower, lay down for a bit, and then I'm actually going to see a show tonight. I'm going to see the Benjamin Button musical, so I'm really excited. It'll be a very long day. I've already been up since, well, my alarm went off at 4:15 local time, AM, which is like 2:15 London time, but actually like I kind of like woke up on my own at 3:15, and I wouldn't say I really fell back asleep. I was just kind of like in that half sleep state. But anyway, so I'll be pretty zonked by the time the day ends. But anyway, welcome to this vlog. This will probably be the final vlog of this trip. It has gone by really quickly, but I have about a week and a half in London, so I'm really excited to share it with you. And I'm meeting up with a friend, so we'll be together for the entire week, so that should be fun. So anyway, welcome. I'm just gonna chill here and I will chat with y'all later. Okay, well, never a dull moment with me. I'm currently landing in Gatwick and they pretty much like were telling us to get off the plane, grab our bag, get the passport, grab our bag, and get out. And the only thing I am finding online is from a Mirror article, which not the most reliable, and it just says something with a security issue. So anyway, I'm just here, so we'll see what's going on. Whew. Okay, well, hello and welcome to London, or I'm technically staying outside of London, but I am finally in the Airbnb. It looks like a mess already. I just like plopped my stuff down, but yes, hold on, I'll get back into better lighting in a minute. But yes, I finally made it. What a day. I will put some like screenshots or whatever from the articles, but essentially from like what I've been able to figure out is that around 8:20 local time this morning, police found like a suspicious article in someone's luggage and were investigating it. And then for whatever reason, they didn't really evacuate the airport until like 10, which is, I landed at 9:45 or so. So yeah, that's how I kind of got caught up in it. Like essentially got off the plane, started walking to passport control, and then they're like, hey, like, get through passport control pretty quickly, grab your bag, and then you need to get out. Which I thought was kind of interesting now that I think of it, because we were on the secure side, and not the unsecured side. Like, we had already, like, you know, gone through security and whatever. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. But anyway, I'm not sure if Gatwick, well, by the time this goes up, obviously, yes. But at the moment, I'm not sure if Gatwick South Terminal is still closed or not. But yeah, that was quite the thing. So I had to basically walk from the airport to the next tube stop, which was 40-minute walk. I wanted to take an Uber, but it was 30 pounds and to like go less than 2 miles. I was like, I'm not doing that. So I walked a mile and a half for change to the tube stop. And then it was like a 55-minute ride into central London. And then from there I had to transfer to a different tube line to then come out here. I'm in Wembley Park. That took about, let's say, 35 minutes because it was kind of running slow between some stops. And then I had to walk another 20-something minutes uphill. But anyway, I'm here. It's a very cute Airbnb. So I have it for myself for 2 nights. And then my friend comes, is here for 6. And then I have it for my last 2 nights. So I'm here for a total of 10 nights. So, yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, otherwise I'm gonna unpack it, everything's settled in, and I'm gonna go. I have a show tonight, so it's almost 2:30 now. I really did want to take a nap. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna unpack here. I'm gonna go grab just a few groceries. I'm not gonna grab a ton, just to have enough to eat for tonight and tomorrow morning. I'll do a bigger run sometime tomorrow. I'm not seeing a show. Honestly, I might have to not do a ton tomorrow. I might do something in the evening. Either I'm going to do something in the morning or I'm going to do something in the evening. I'm not going to do both. Just because I do have a lot of work I have to do because I was planning on doing some work today. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, then I'm going to do grocery shopping, come back here, shower, eat, get ready, and then go back into central London to go to the show. I don't know if I mentioned it. I might have, but I'm seeing Benjamin Button, the musical adaptation for it. So I'm very excited. I haven't actually seen the movie in a while, so maybe I'll pop that on. But yeah, I'm like really intrigued to see how this is, like how the adaptation is. So anyway, yep. Welcome to London. It's gonna be fun. A little bit of a interesting, chaotic start. Oh, and something else I didn't mention. My dad was telling me, because he's like, yeah, I heard what happened at Gatwick. By the way, they also detonated a package or a suspicious package outside the U.S. Embassy here in London. So I'm not sure if those are connected by now. I'll know or not. They say right now they aren't, but we'll see. But anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to go. And welcome to London. It's going to be fun. Be a little bit of a chaotic end to the trip. Chaotic start to my time in London. Hopefully it's not quite as bad. But yeah, welcome. And let's have a good few days. Or good week and a half. I think it's afternoon technically, but hello, it is Saturday and it is my technically my first like full day here. But I let myself sleep in a little bit. I went for a run. I've just done some laundry. I'm doing a little bit of, basically I had to get my running coach recertification this year. So I have to do something called Safe Sport. Basically it's about signs to look out for if a child's being abused and all that. So it's very important training, but it's just been doing that. It says it takes 20 to 30 minutes, but it's taking longer. But I'm actually going to put a pause on it so I can go out. You can kind of tell it's not very nice out. We're supposed to be getting some sort of storm this weekend, so it's not the best weather, but that's okay. Tomorrow I will be like inside most of the day because I'm seeing Harry Potter and the Cursed Child Part 1 and 2, so I'll be inside most of the day. But I'm gonna go, it's like 12:30 now, so it is kind of late. I did have to wait for the laundry to be done so I can put on the drying rack. But I'm gonna go out and do a few things today. I actually have some errands I want to run, and then come back here. Oh, that's a squirrel. Come back here and finish the safe sport training, and then I need to write at least one, if not two, blog posts. So yeah, I want to get that stuff done. So So anyway, welcome. Sorry it's a little dreary, but we're gonna go out and explore a little bit and then we'll come back here. I also need to do grocery shopping, like a big grocery shop, so I'll probably do that too. Oh, we'll see what the weather is doing. I do need to do it today, but yeah. Anyway, I will catch you all later, and yep. Let's have a good afternoon. I also realized I didn't talk about Benjamin Button last night, so I'm gonna do that real quick as I put on my socks and shoes and my jacket. But it was so good. Like, if you're in London, you have to come and see this show because it is just, I can say that it was the most beautiful and interesting piece. Oh, I'm so close, I'm sorry. But it is the most beautiful and interesting piece of theater I have probably ever seen. And that's coming from someone who did theater, who studied theater, who has a BFA, Bachelor of Fine Arts, in musical theater. It was incredible. It is getting such good reviews, and rightfully so. So if you are coming to London and it's still playing, and I hope it plays for a while, but if you are gonna be visiting, if you go and see one show on the West End, please make it be Benjamin Button. It's different than the movie. I will admit, I'm not like the craziest fan of the movie, but it's an adaptation of the short story, and this adaptation is pretty different than the movie. So I actually prefer this so much more. It's not set in the US, it's set in like Cornwall, and it is just so good. Everyone's so talented. They all play multiple instruments, or most of them play multiple instruments. They are the orchestra. It is truly an ensemble show, and the theater too is kind of small, and so it's a very intimate experience. Like, I got 45-pound seats, so I got the very back row on the top, and I still felt really close to the action. You could see everything. The only thing that was cut off was like the very top, but you didn't miss any of the action. And yeah, I mean, it was just incredible. So definitely come and see the show. Like, I am like so tempted just to go see it again. I won't, but that's how good it is. Like, I can safely say it's probably my favorite musical. And I really need them to drop the cast album on streaming, like on Spotify, ASAP, because I will be listening to the music from that show for forever. So they need to get on that. But yes, it was just so... Okay, I'm gonna stop because I've already gone like 3 minutes of just talking about this. But just please trust me when I say you need to go see this show. Good afternoon. It is Sunday here in London. I haven't really vlogged because it's been kind of a chaotic morning. I'm not sure if you can hear me either with the wind. But trying to get my friend here. He was supposed to come here tonight, but then that flight last night was canceled ahead of time, like 24 hours ahead. So then he booked a flight to come this morning, and as he was boarding, that flight was also canceled. So I told him just get on the train, get on the Eurostar, and get here. So he is hopefully en route shortly, but I am on my way to go see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child Part 1 and 2. So I'm going to do that today, and left him the keys to the Airbnb. So anyway, I don't have to get the child in the foot back, but anyway, that's what I'm up to. Just wanted to update you all, and I will check in with y'all later, and maybe after the first part, because I have about 2 hours in between part 1 and 2. Good morning. I am currently in London Paddington, headed off to Bath today. We just missed our train though, so we have to wait for the next train. But we're gonna spend the day in Bath. I'm gonna show my friend around. Might do a couple other things, but in the meantime, we're just waiting about an hour for the next train. But yeah, that's the update. And yeah, I will see you all when I'm in Bath.
So if you've watched my videos before, you know that Bath is one of my favorite day trips from London, and I've been many times, and I will link the videos up above or down below because we didn't get to do too much, unfortunately, just because we had missed the train, and he really wanted to do a spa experience, which personally I did not want to spend the money on. It's just not really my thing. But we did walk around a bit. I showed him some of my favorite things. I wasn't really sure though if, and I could be completely wrong, so if you watch this video, you could tell me I'm wrong, but I didn't get the vibe that he really enjoyed the time in Bath. So I don't know, I just felt kind of rushed, but I definitely want to come back here during the Christmas markets because we only missed it by a few days. And I just think it would be so, so beautiful to come and see this city with all the Christmas and holiday decor.
Good morning. So it is Tuesday. As you can tell, I'm a bit out of breath. I just got back from a run. But yesterday I went to Bath, as you saw. Didn't do like a ton. I personally didn't. My friend ended up going to one of the thermal spas, but I really wasn't interested. So I actually did some work. So that's good. Do have a little bit more to do. But today we are going to go to the Postal Museum. This is something I've wanted to do the past few times I've been here, but I've just like not been able to, or haven't been able to get tickets. So anyway, we're doing that, and then we might go explore a little bit around the area. And then tonight we're going to a football match, soccer, for my friends in the US. So yeah, should be a fun day. Sorry I'm not really vlogging out and about. I'm just kind of awkward with him being here and me vlogging, so it's been a lot more voiceovers, but I will vlog when I can. That's for my sunglasses. But anyway, so yeah, that's the plan for today. I'll keep you updated. Otherwise, I'll take B-roll, do some voiceover, and yeah. So welcome. Oh, and it was a beautiful day to go running. Perfect weather, just perfect everything. So yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go get ready, shower, all that, and let's have a great day here in London.
So something that's been on my radar and to do in London for a while is the Postal Museum. And this actually first came on my radar from the TV show The Amazing Race. They did an episode here and I've been wanting to come ever since. And my friend really wanted to go as well. So we spent a few hours at the museum and also the mail rail, and it was really fun. And the cool thing about the ticket here is that you can come back within a year to lease the museum side, and I definitely want to do that because we were a bit rushed to the museum side of things. Then my friend, the main thing he wanted to do was to go to a football match, and I love sports just in general, so it was really fun. I'm not the biggest football, soccer person to watch, but I do love playing it, and it was just a really fun way to spend the evening. The atmosphere was great, and despite the cold, I had a really fun time. Then the next day we just kind of went and we saw some of the main attractions, the touristy attractions in London, like Big Ben, We also went over to Covent Garden, looked at some of the holiday decor there, and it was really cool to see because I've been to Covent Garden many times and I've just never seen the Christmas and holiday decor. That evening, we did have tickets to the Stranger Things show, and I didn't really know what to expect going into the show. I'm a really big fan of the Netflix series, but I didn't really know what to expect with the play. But I have to say, if you are a fan of the show on Netflix, you will really, really enjoy this show on the West End. And now it's actually in Broadway. Since I've seen this show, it is open on Broadway. But it's definitely a good kind of teaser of, and it kind of explains what happens in Hawkins before the TV show picks up. So I definitely recommend checking it out, and the special effects are incredible.
Good morning. I know it looked really rough. Like the other day, I just came back from a run, but it is Thursday, and I didn't vlog yesterday, so I didn't have a chance to come out here and say something. But today, I think we're gonna go and look at, like Tower Bridge, Tower of London, and such. I don't think we're gonna go and do any of those things. And then go to Leadenhall Market and just kind of look at some of the Christmas stuff. We might go on a pub crawl tonight. We're still trying to decide if we want to do that or if we just want to do our own thing. But yeah, that looked really rough. Sorry, it's just right after runs. It's the only time I can come out here and vlog. But anyway, that's the plan for today. I know this vlog has kind of been a little bit weird, but just with having my friend, they don't like to be on camera, so I'm not gonna throw a camera on their face. But anyway, yeah, that is everything for today. I will get some B-roll and let's go have a fun day. It's very cold here. I don't know. I can't really flip the camera around, but the top of this trash can here, you can see the frost, and this is frozen solid. So anyway, it is very cold today, but oh crap. But anyway, yep, that's gonna be it for now, and I will chat with y'all later.
On Thursday, we went and we walked around London a bit more to see some more of the holiday decor, which was really fun and interesting and nice to see. I just love London, and it's kind of cool to see it through a different lens and a different time of year. Then we went over to Tower Bridge just to check it out, just to see how it looks. And then we went to, I know how it looks, but I don't know the last time he's seen it. Then we went over to one of my favorite places in London, which is Leadenhall Market, and had some lunch there. And then we ended up going out for an evening of just fun, had some drinks, and it was just a really nice time just to experience some of the London nightlife. The next evening, we went over to Hyde Park to the Winter Wonderland, and I have a lot of mixed feelings about this experience. If I wasn't with my friend, I honestly probably would not have gone, or definitely would not have done all the things that we did, because it is so expensive. It was fun. I'm not gonna say that I didn't have fun, but for the value, I just didn't find that it was worth it. I definitely just felt like I was just spending a bunch of money for things that I was kind of 50-50 on in terms of just how I enjoyed it. It kind of felt like Oktoberfest to a smaller extent, but if you've never been and you're in London during this time of year, you can definitely go check it out, but I don't think I would personally go back. But again, that's just how I spend my money, and I just definitely spent way too much money on this evening that I would not have spent otherwise if I was by myself.
Good morning. It is Saturday here in London. I'm in my last 2 days of this entire trip. I do apologize for not really vlogging at all this week. I was with my friend, and they don't really want to be on camera, and I'm never going to be someone who's going to push a camera into someone's face to do vlogging and all that. So I know it's been a lot of B-roll, and I do feel like the rest of the trip is kind of going to be B-roll, but I will try to vlog a little bit more over the last 2 days here. But I do know this vlog kind of fell flat, but I have had a great time here in London, and we also went to Bath on Monday. But yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of weird I've never traveled with someone before, and trying to vlog, like I just felt like kind of bad, like even pulling out my camera to take photos and video, and like, yeah. So anyway, I'm still learning how to do all that, but they left this morning very early, so I actually allowed myself to sleep in because I just needed it. Today, I am going to see a West End show. I'm going to see Six at 4 o'clock. So I do have some time still, but I went for a run and did like just a couple of items of laundry, just like basically things I need for tomorrow and for Monday. But now I am probably gonna head out shortly. I'm just gonna kind of see what's like near the theater. Anyway, that's it. I know I'll be back on here to chat a little bit later. That's just a little bit of an update for the week. I know it's been a lot of B-roll, but yeah. So let's go see the musical and see what else we get into today in London. Hello, it is Sunday, December 1st, and it is my last day here in London, here in Europe, on this backpacking trip. And I'm really sad. I feel like the weather's kind of reflecting it because it's very like misty. Is it cold though? It's a little bit on the chillier side today. But yes, this is my last day. It is actually about 11:30 now. I've been up for a few hours. I did some packing. I still have to like finish, just like put the clothes I'm wearing today in there, my running clothes tomorrow, and just like kind of pack up my electronics bag. But yeah, I can't believe this trip is pretty much at its end. It feels like it went by really quickly, but at the same time, I think back to earlier on this trip, like when I was in Germany, when I was in like at Oktoberfest, when I was in Poland, like it seems like so long ago, but yeah, like it feels like it was just yesterday as well. I kind of also think back on this year's travels. I started in Panama and Costa Rica, and then I went to Australia, and then I came over here to Europe and did multiple countries over here. Like I've had a good year of travel, and I also did US travel too. I didn't really vlog that as much, but I checked off a few new states on my list. I saw the total solar eclipse, went on a road trip with my dad in August, so I definitely have had a very good year of travel. But yeah, now it's kind of time to like close the book on this year in terms of travel. But yeah, I would say even though I've done so many trips, it never gets easier to go home. And there's definitely that adjustment process in going back, kind of being around so many people, being so social in a travel environment, and then going back home and not really having that social aspect. It's a little bit jarring, and I always struggle with it. But today, I wish the weather was a little nicer, but it is kind of classic London weather where it's like, especially this time of year, where it's just a kind of dreary, kind of overcast, and a little bit misty. But I did find something last night on TikTok that I really wanted to do, and it's the TfL cable cars. I'm just trying to like figure out if I want to do that now or if I want to wait until tonight. So I'm gonna like think about that for another couple minutes, but then I also just want to go see Christmas lights, and that's pretty much it. Like I don't have a ton of plans. And of course there's always things like I want to do in London that I miss out on, but like I'll just do them again, or I'll just do them next time I'm here, which will be sometime next year. That is what I'm up to on my final day here. I'm sure I'll check in either later tonight or tomorrow to wrap up this vlog and wrap up this trip. But anyway, for now I'm gonna head out, seize the day, and I will chat with you all later.
If you are looking for a free thing to do in London, I definitely recommend the Barbican Conservatory. You have to go online and get tickets for it, but it is just a really nice, cool, fun thing to do in London. And I'm really sad I actually didn't get to do it on my most recent trip that I just took back because I'm really far behind on editing videos. But it's just a really cool place just to see some plants, and you can get some really nice photos. And like I said, it's free, and definitely by this point in the trip I was like pinching my pennies pretty significantly. Then I went over to the Spitalfields market, which has some really cool shops and other things to see. This has also become another favorite spot in London for me, and I've been back since. Then to end my time, I went on the Cloud cable car, which was a really special way to end my time in London. So I am in the cable, wow, that's pretty. I'm in the cable car now, getting a beautiful kind of sunset view of London. This was £12 for the return trip, but if I booked it yesterday in advance, it would have been £10. But yeah, if you've ever been to Walt Disney World, this is exactly like the Skyliner, but just a much nicer view. So I'm gonna take in the view and enjoy. But yeah, this is really, really cool and such a special way to end my trip here in London. To wrap up my evening, after I was done with the cable car, I just walked around to see some more of the holiday lights around the various streets in central London. Again, it was pretty busy, so I really didn't stick around too long because I did not want to have the same issue I had the previous day with just trying to get into a tube stop station because they were blocking them off just due to crowd flow. But it's really special to see the lights like this. I do think everyone should try to go to London at least once in their lifetime to see it all decorated for the holidays, but I can't say I would go back. I'm going to be honest. It was just very, very crazy, but very beautiful at the same time.
I think this is actually where I ended the vlog last year, but got through security, got right here. It was absolutely crazy. But yeah, my flight is boarding in like 10 minutes, so I'm just basically gonna rearrange some things real quick. But yeah, that is it for this trip. It's been a whirlwind of 2.5 months, but yeah, it's about time to go home, see my cat, see my parents, celebrate Christmas and New Year's, and then before we know it, I'll be off on the next adventure. So it's definitely, you're going to want to stick around and see where that is, because right now I don't know where that is, but I'm excited nonetheless. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and this whole vlog series in general. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. You can also follow my social media channels here in real time. And I see people staring at me in the background, but anyway, I'm going to head off, get on my flight, and I will catch you all on the next destination, wherever that is in the world. But as always, remember to wander far and wander often. Bye bye.